I told y'all I'll be back. All right, y'all. Woo! I figure it was time to make a video about this topic. Just considering, I kind of touched on the military and mental health. So I figured it was time to talk about something that was a little bit more serious, but we're going to go with the flow. And that is abstinence. Thank you to just who joined me again. Y'all are so cool. But yes, so this video is going to be about just abstinence and just my abstinence journey, kind of where I'm at, and just how I feel about it. Man, it has been an 8-month journey so far. So, I've been fully abstinent. And when I mean fully, I mean no sexual activity of any kind, no masturbation, no pornography, zero. And I put that on my life. Okay. Nothing sexual for 8 months. And to be honest with you guys, I am so thankful. I am so thankful that God allowed me to get to that place, to be abstinent for a full 8 months. Like for me, every day that goes by, every month that goes by, I am just so blessed. I'm like, man, I made it a whole nother month. Man, another day, man, another hour, another second. Like every day, at least for me, from where I came from and to where God's brought me to now, it's just like, whoa. I'm just in continuous shock about how far I've come. And y'all, I was out there. And just to be honest, I was out there doing whatever with whoever, unprotected or protected, whatever the case was. I was just out there doing it. And I was not thinking about consequences. Haven't been on this journey. I will say this, it is a challenge, but it is possible. And it is possible, and I literally say this by the grace and love and mercy of God. Truly. That is how I get through the struggles and just the urges. This is going to be really just an encouraging video for those who... I'm going to go on two sides of the spectrum. I'm going to go on this side. Okay. On one side, I'm not going to be the one that shoves abstinence down people's throats. I'm not going to be that one. It has to be a personal choice. So if you're going to participate in something as life-changing and as spiritual and mental and emotional as abstinence, I'm here to tell you, it is not easy. It is a challenge, and it will be the hardest thing, one of the hardest things you ever do in your life. Especially if you're really active and you go from being active to nothing, it is a challenge. I went from 100 to 0 in 1 second, putting it in elementary terms. That's how fast the journey happened for me. I was going 100 to 0 in a second. And I had to quit cold turkey completely. And that's just how I had to do it. But yes, for those watching, and even if you're just curious about abstinence, just please understand it's not going to be easy. But I can tell you this, it is worth every second. Every night when I lay my head down on that pillow in my bedroom at night by myself, I feel the cool air on me as I go to sleep, and I drift to sleep in peace, knowing that I'm not putting my body at risk. I'm not pregnant with a man's baby that hates me, that wants nothing to do with me. I'm not putting somebody else at risk. I'm not getting pregnant to put him on child support and doing it on purpose. Things happen. I'm saying accidents happen. I understand that too. But there is a peace that comes with just like not entangling yourself with people. And I'm just going to keep it real. Ladies, men, if you're watching this, we've got to do better. Sexually, as men and women, I am not going to sit here and tell you this. One, it's worth it. Take it from somebody who has been abstinent, and it would have been a year if I didn't slip up. But, you know, it is what it is. But yes, there are people like me out there who have been abstinent, who know this journey and who have lived it. For those who believe in Jesus like me, who believe in God like me, please understand that there is a purpose behind being abstinent. God made sex to be with a married couple. That is what the design is for. It would just be like this. Imagine if you didn't have a fence around your house. Just imagine you had no fence. Everybody is just free reign to run around your house, run around your yard whenever they wanted to, when you allowed them to. Can you imagine the damage that people would do if they had free reign just to do whatever they wanted to do on your property? Just imagine. I want you to take 2 seconds and just think about it. I can't even imagine. I'd be trying to do something. I'm not going to say what, because it's YouTube. But let's just say this. I got that pepper spray back there and the little red thing. That's pepper spray. All right. So that's one thing. All right. But people would destroy your house. They would just destroy it. It's like you purposely taking down your fence and saying, all right, everybody just come and just run around my yard. You would have chaos, right? But what happens when you put up a 6-foot fence, 3-foot fence around your house? What happens? People can't get in. And if they do get in, they're trespassing, so you can call the police, right? So there are rules and regulations in place when you put up that barrier. And that's exactly what it's like for sex. There is a reason for the barrier of marriage. It's not because, and I really don't want to put it like this, but I'm going to just say it. It's not because God is anti-sex. It's God is pro-sex in the right way. Just like my house example, there's a reason there is the marriage boundary in place. And it's not because it's supposed to hurt us. It's supposed to protect us. The Bible even talks about guard your heart. Guard your heart. And that includes guarding what God considers sacred in between your legs. That is for men and women. Okay, I'm fair and equal. I'm not going to just say women, because men, this applies to you too. And if you're a man watching this, coming from a woman's point of view, I'm going to keep it real. I appreciate the honesty in you being here watching this video. If you're a man watching this video and you are abstinent or you're thinking about it, do it. Do it. It does not make you less of a man. It does not make you a punk. It does not make you a wimp. And I'm also here to tell you that just because you may have slept with 200 women in your lifetime, you waiting or making a choice to wait makes you that much better, because you are willingly going through that discipline, period. So that goes for men and women, but I especially for the men, like I said, it does not make you less of a man. It does not make you unlovable. It does not make you unlikable. It makes you, in my eyes, more of a man. You willingly going on this journey. That's just me. That's just me. And there are women who will contest to that, but I don't care. So, and if you're a woman watching this, please understand something. You willingly going to be abstinent, making a decision to be abstinent, it's going to transform your femininity in a way that I literally cannot explain to you. I used to be nasty, and I was just going to keep it real. I used to be in that doctor's office getting antibiotics every 6 months just because I was nasty, just doing whatever with whoever, and I was getting infections. When I stopped having sex outside of marriage, that's just for me. I haven't taken a single antibiotic in a year. I would say a year. I just haven't. I feel physically better. And emotionally, when you let go of those soul ties, it's just a peace. I literally cannot explain it. But there is a peace that happens when you are making a choice to be abstinent. Whether you are a man or a woman, whether you are deciding to or you are, there is just a peace of spirit and mind and heart that comes to being abstinent. And I'm making this video one, it was just my Holy Spirit. I felt led to talk about abstinence. But I also just want to be honest about it, because this is a movement that we need to get on as a society, y'all. We need to close our legs. We really do. Because people are willingly getting people pregnant. People are willingly getting pregnant. Willingly. Again, things happen, accidents happen, and we're human beings. Accidents do happen. But there are people who have STDs and will look at you in your eyes and willingly put it in you. They have all kinds of gonorrhea and chlamydia, and they will purposely have sex with you just because they can, just to give it to you, just because they ain't got nothing else to do. And that sounds crazy when I put it like that, but that is where we are at as a society today. And then women, just for us women, it's like we have got to stop just willingly opening our legs to a man that hates us, that wants nothing to do with us, that quite frankly ain't really have a desire to be with us in the first place. But we are so quick to open up our homes, open up our bank accounts. We're willing to do anything, take care of his kids or with somebody else. We will go the distance for a man to go in between our legs. And then we want to get mad when we get pregnant and he wants to leave. That's just where we're at. That's just where we're at, y'all. STD rates are at an all-time high. I mean, I can only imagine. That is where we're at, y'all. And I'm just keeping it real. So we have got to do better. And I am going to come from the stance of we have got to promote abstinence for our health, for our sanity, for our spirit, period. If we want to be a more attractive, if we want to really embrace our feminine energy, like to the realness of what it is, try a week, try a day, 1 day, and then go 2 days, and then go 4 days, and then go a week, and keep trying to push yourself past your own limits. And you're going to start seeing that your energy is going to change. The way you feel is going to change. The way you operate and think about the world is going to change. The way that your body feels is going to change. I'm a human being, so I get urges and I still feel it. Okay, I'm not a robot now. Okay, I still want to. You can't deny that. I'm just going to keep it real. You can't, for us to not feel those urges would be like inhuman. Like we would literally be robots. So understand also that if either you're a man or a woman, when you go into this journey, please understand you're going to be human and you're going to feel those urges. And it will come at the most random time. That's what I found. I could be doing a homework assignment. I could be watching TV. I could be on the phone with a family member or a friend, and I'll feel it coming. Like I'll just feel like the urge starts to build. So it's going to happen. So be encouraged. If you go into this journey, it will be challenging. It's going to be hard, but I'm telling you, we need to be on this movement today, tonight. That's really it. I'm not here to be the judgy one and tell you that, oh, you are so terrible if you do it. It doesn't take a bad person to do or a good person to do a bad thing. We're human beings. Like we have to accept that we're not perfect. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say for you to just make it a point to slip and just purposefully make a decision just to do whatever you want willingly. But we make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? There's a balance. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all are smart on this video. Obviously, if y'all came to this particular live stream, y'all are on something different. So I will continue to release content. I will release it as soon as I can. School for me just started up. It revved up again. And so it's going to be a little busy, but I'm trying just to release stuff ahead of time. So, but on that note, I hope that you guys have a blessed night. Please, y'all, be encouraged on this note that if you are making a choice, whether you're a man or a woman today, be abstinent, do it. Do it today. Start tonight. There is no better time than the present to start, and you will be grateful for it. But it will be challenging. But for God, for myself, for friends and family, for your sanity, I'm telling you, it is worth every second. And also, on a last note, if you're serious about this journey, okay, if you're serious, like 100%, you want to try it, book a session with me. Book a session with me, and we can just talk about what needs to happen. And I can just kind of walk you through the process. So please feel free to book a session with me on mymentor.life. There is a link down below, and it will be in the description box below. If you really just feel like you cannot book a session, and my rates are really low, by the way, I think they're $25 an hour, so it's not that bad. If you want to spare just one session, book it. If not, just write a comment. If you feel open enough in the comments, just write a comment on YouTube. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions on it. If you've done it, if you haven't done it, if you're curious about doing it, let me know. My email is also in the description box below. So if you want to send me a quick message and just let me know your thoughts. Before I continue, though, if I get a single bot comment, or if I feel like you're negative Nancy, you're blocked. I'm not even going to even question you. I'm just going to block you. I don't argue with people in the comments. I'm just going to block you. So if you want to be negative Nancy, take your negative energy somewhere else. It is not here on this channel. All right? And that is my stink face. So remember, when you want to be negative, remember this face. All right? That face right there. Anyways. All right, y'all. All right. Go to bed. Just kidding. But anyways, have a good night, you guys. God bless y'all, and be blessed. Have a very good night.